Hello again, and thank you for watching my previous video, which served as a small intro to what I'm planning in terms of these developer diary formats for Deneb and version 2 and how it's currently moving along. I'm just taking a little bit of time out on Boxing Day here to do a very short record, I guess, just to keep things moving along and maybe just show a little bit about where things are headed, and maybe about managing expectations for what version 2 is going to be like. I've talked in blog posts about what I'm planning for it, but just in case anyone hasn't seen that, I guess the key thing is, if I bring up Power BI here, I've got V1 of Deneb. This is the current app source version. So we've got our JSON editor, we've got a visual that got in my preview area and my debugging information underneath. So this paradigm of editing JSON to build a spec using the Vega languages isn't really changing for version 2. It's very much the format for the visual going forward. It's about bridging the typical Power BI approach of choosing a visual and customizing it afterwards versus building a whole custom visual from scratch using web development technologies. So these languages are a great bridge there, and I want to maintain that momentum and keep that specific niche that Deneb offers. So, if you're looking for a graphical builder, I guess there's still Charticulator, there's still the Plotly.js visual, both of which are certified and really good options if that's more your bag. For those that are keen to continue working in this area, hopefully that's good news. But I just wanted to set those expectations out so that people are aware that I'm not massively reinventing the wheel, and I don't have the kind of resources to build such an interface either. So it's more about taking what works well and building upon it so that you have better tooling to do your job if this is what works for you. So if we bring up V2, this is the current build. So I'm just replacing the visual that I have loaded. You'll see that it's not massively different, but what's key to note here is I've been ripping the whole thing out from its guts, essentially, learning about what's not been performing well, what needs refactoring, what needs optimizing, and building a better platform. So the editor itself doesn't look massively different, but I can assure you it's very, very different beast underneath. I guess in terms of things you can see, one of the key features is we've moved the menu bar at the top. That's actually out of the editor pane and in its own space, and there's a lot more buttons there, but that's more about making properties more accessible and visible and discoverable in that interface. There's a lot of stuff that people weren't finding, I noticed, and some of that can be really helpful, and some of it's going to be built upon quite significantly in the next wee while we continue to build out V2. So in the next video, what I'll do is I'll start to explore those properties and show you what they do, and some will be familiar features and some may be new stuff, and it might be fun for you to speculate what some of these buttons do. Be interesting to see if they align with your expectations, because if not, we might need to change up the iconography or something like that. So yeah, today is again another short video, just to show you what we're looking like, and as I say, I'll be back very soon to talk about more of the interface, more of the properties, more about how it can be customized. But I hope this has at least satisfied a little bit of your curiosity. I hope to be back after the holidays, and I look forward to catching up with you then.